What is going on, everyone? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. It is Tuesday. That is right, Tuesday, but it is more than just any other Tuesday that could have been, that ever was. It is my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. Yes, 10 years ago, I was a little bit younger. Definitely had a little bit more of a baby face, not as much facial hair. Definitely didn't have all of this hair. Less tattoos. I don't even think I had any tattoos yet, now that I think about it. So much has changed. Almost 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate you all. So many fragrances, so many connections, so many different opportunities. Now, I am a brand ambassador for the amazing Diptyque Ombre, my favorite candle. And so I want to take a moment to say thank you. I want to have a few moments of chat, talk some fragrance, talk whatever you want, some shenanigans. There will be some giveaways. US only, unfortunately. Two of them generously donated by Hez. Shout out to Hez. Somebody will be receiving a free bottle. Not necessarily a Bourbon Street, but that is one of my personal favorites. So that is why that is there. Also, somebody in the US will be receiving a sample set, not just one, but this is one of Hez's of Plum Confixture. So shout outs to Hez. Thank you. Rudy, what's going on, bro? Y'all make sure y'all check out Time to Musk Up if you haven't. Great channel. Congrats on being monetized. Also, lots of stuff is going down this year for me, my friends, my peers, and everyone in between. So I appreciate you, even though you're at work. Just the fact that you stopped by at all means a lot. I'm sure I'll see you soon, Rudy. Thank you. Again, shout outs to Hez graciously doing two of these giveaways. I do have one other giveaway that I will be giving away within this specter of a live stream. And don't forget, when I do reach 3K, I will be giving away a full Kelly and Apple Brandy. So do what you gotta do. Share my page around so this way I could get to 3K. Again, these are US only. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I am trying here. Also, watch of the day, Casio. G Shock. Stacks, I see you. Also, we've got some super chats I need to acknowledge. I just need to acknowledge everybody because really, I'm not here without you. Bottom line, not here without you. Scent of the day, a fragrance from a brand that was very big in my time that I will be giving you a first impression on. MDCI. This is Blue Satin or Satin. What's going on, Stacks? Great to see you, Stacks. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Make sure y'all follow Stacks on Instagram. He does a lot of like wet shaving, a lot of awesome stuff. Chris, my favorite Canadian. Shout outs. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Juan. Y'all make sure y'all check out Fatboy Fragrances. And if you need any decants of anything, check out fatboyfragrances.com, fatboyfragrances.com, LLC, where they show the love. And you always get it back. How was that, Juan? If you're still there, let me know. Sandro, great to see you, bro. Sandro, subscriber of mine, introduced me, well, at least told me about other people that I've went on to really meet. Who knows? They may be on my channel soon for some interviews and everything. But great to see Manny J. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, bro. Here's to 10 more. Manny, I appreciate you. I'm still out, but hopefully you and I can connect in the next couple of weeks or something. I'll contact you. You know, I know I'll have my people get in contact with your people. DJ, rocking that triple X. Great fragrance. Great stuff. Melissa, thank you. Driving but listening. I appreciate you sending me a super sticker also, $9.99. You're amazing. You're lovely. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all follow Melissa Villanueva on YouTube because she really does some great content. Chris, yes, I know US only. You're out. You were already out whether you were in the US or not. Stop it. Now, if we were giving away free Oculuses or something, you would have been first one on the list. But Mange Gnosis, great to see you. Heather Green, great to see you. Hope you're doing well, Heather. Autumn Clark, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jacob. Yara, amazing people. Okay, so I've caught up with the chat. Jacob's also been a long time subscriber, by the way. Okay, Jacob's been a very long time subscriber. And let me tell you right now, I don't know about the magic of Ralph Lauren romance without somebody like Jacob. I appreciate somebody like Jacob. I didn't get this from Jacob, but I originally got the decant. Not to be confused with that flopped channel decant, but here we go. You see, Jacob, I still got it. The original vial that you gave me, Ralph Lauren Romance. So, but this was given to me by a great friend, Anush, over at EnchantePerfumes.com. What's going on? All genres bops. And of course, like I said, she's so nice I have to say it twice. Shout out to Yara, shout out to Hill, shout out to the Burrow, Nerdy Fragrance Reviews on YouTube also. BURR hyphen EAU, Nerdy Fragrance Reviews. But of course, Yara, amazing, lovely. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who has come through today. This MDCI, Vincent, thank you so much for the $2, £2, I believe. Congrats on 10 years. Been around for a minute too. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna just cover this right now because I'm wearing this because people say it smells like Aventus. Back in my day, Aventus was the end all be all. It was like your Rolex watch. It was like your Lamborghini car. It was the thing that you wanted. But MDCI came out with these bottles almost looking like this. And then they would have an additional add-on to the bottle of various busts to be thrown on top to make the bottle like, if you bought both, it would come out to like almost $600. Wild. But people would compare this to Aventus. This isn't one of its most prestige offerings. A guy named Hero the Hype, good friend of mine back then, hyped up Invasion Barbar, Amber Topek. I believe that's how you say it. If not, I'm sorry. But and Chypre Palatine, those were the three. Blue Satin, always kind of frowned upon, but nothing of bad, just not revered because who wants to smell like Aventus again? You know? John, great to see you, bro. Check out Jonathan 1970. That man has an amazing channel and collection doing big stuff. This is kind of fresh. I could see the tones to Aventus from like a birch and patchouli aspect of Blue Satin, but we gotta stop comparing everything that has woods, birch, or pineapple as Aventus. That's gonna be my hot take. In my next decade, I'm gonna look to debunk that any fragrance containing those notes will end up being automatically linked to as an Aventus fragrance. Marcus Mandel, great to see you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm having to do this a little bit earlier. Still got the construction going on in my house, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop anytime soon. So I figured, let me go ahead, do this, make it no time like the present, and just go ahead and do the thing. I have pinned the link in case anybody wants to come on at any point and join me. But I'm gonna sit here, gonna reflect. We're gonna talk. One of the other giveaways I will be doing, because I don't like to edge you all, I'm giving away this Memo Discovery set because I actually really like the House of Memo, and I've done a good job of actually selling them in my store. Yes, I am the brand ambassador for Diptyque, but that doesn't mean I'm relegated to only selling Diptyque. I could sell anything. It's just that I represent at the end of the day Diptyque. So in this discovery set that comes just like this, okay, one person will be winning this, US only, once again. It is going to be Enel French leather, which I actually really enjoy that. That's a nice bergamot rose, like a leather bergamot rose suede type of leather. Marfa, solid fragrance through and through, tuberose though. La Labella, okay. Irish leather, which is really good. Iberian leather, and of course, the number one selling fragrance probably for Memo, definitely in our location, is African leather. My personal favorite is African rose. I also really enjoy Tamarindo and uh Winter Palace. But African Rose, probably African Rose, Winter Palace, then Tamarindo, followed by some of these other leathers, probably French leather. That would be like my top four. Those aren't in the collection, only French leather and African leather in regards to some of my top favorites. But as a whole, definitely is a nice discovery set. The sample sizes, like I said, are pretty solid. You get this booklet here. So you get, I will be sending this to somebody who ends up winning this giveaway for free. And what do you got to do pretty much to enter these giveaways for my channel? When this live stream is done, I just need you all to comment anything really. I don't care. Just leave a comment. I make my giveaway simple. I don't sit here and request a whole bunch of stuff and you have to jump through a ring and you got to do all this stuff like your Sonic. No. Hey, Chris from Casual Fragrances. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Congrats on the 10 years. Great person. I've had the chance to meet you. I know we're kind of in the same region at least, and hopefully I could meet up with you again soon, whether it's your state or mine, because I do kind of want to head out that way also. But I have some other trips in the works, like California next month. But definitely gonna see what I could do. Thank you so much for the kind words, the 10 years, amazing work. Hermes, Un Jardin, a Cythra. Interesting fragrance. I haven't tried that one. I haven't tried a lot from Hermes in the Un Jardin line in a very long time, but that was another classic collection from back in the day. Purple Rain making sense. That's a great one. Shouts to Prince. Rest in peace, Prince. And shouts to Mikey Dens, making sense. Another part of the 10 years has been the fact that unAVERAGE Patch is his number one selling fragrance, and it's still selling. People are still getting orders in the mail now. Shouts to Limelight Lass, Amanda, probably not watching right this moment, but definitely shout outs to you. You were amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you for taking me on my recommendation, as well as Dry Down DDLDs, and purchasing a bottle recently and then posting about it on Sunday. Amazing woman. Check out her channel, Limelight Lass. Jeremy, what's going on, bro? Congratulations. I appreciate you, man. You've been crushing it. You've been killing it, especially with your Middle Eastern Tuesdays, everything. So just thank you for your support, stopping by. Keep killing it on your end. A to Z. Heather Green, do you live near Murphy? Don't know. Kevin, I appreciate you. Kevin's always been a big supporter of mine as well, hitting me up, emails. Hey, hope you have a great day. Even when I don't have a good day, the fact that I get an email from Kevin means a lot and it makes my day better. So I appreciate you, Kevin. Moroccan leather from Memos. leather line is the most that you like. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a solid one. Um, I don't think you like rose like that as much as I like rose, so I don't know if you'll like French leather, but an African rose is really, really unique in its own right. Um, they had a few others too, definitely. I think also Russian leather is another one that is really starting to creep up in popularity as of late. Um, we definitely meet soon. I'll send you a message later on. Sounds good. Thank you. Have a great day. Spence. Shout out to Spence. I've known Spence as long as I've known Juan. I found out about Spence through Juan's channel. Juan, for those who don't know, was Fat Boy Fragrances that I had commented about a few seconds ago. Checking his channel out, checking out his store. Spence always in the loop, ready to talk fragrances, ready to chill, ready to have a good time. Honestly, don't know where I'd be without Spence and his support. I mean, listen, support is to me isn't necessarily financial, whatever. Support to me is that you just showed up and that you constantly showed up or that you contributed to a conversation on the live streams. That's what matters most to me at the end of the day. And I appreciate somebody like Spence for being around. Louis M, another bro of mine, definitely I've gotten to know over the last couple of years through the streams because I am Joey Cannoli. Shout outs to Joey. Shout outs to Juju. It is their 2-year anniversary. Wedding anniversary today too. Wild how the parallels for me and Joey just always end up coming together unplanned. But yes, my 10-year anniversary on YouTube is the same date that Juju and Joey officially got married. Um, and it's just wild how it all unravels with me and him. You know, I'm a Joe, he's a Joey, same name. Um, he has a Juju in his life. That's his wife. I have a Juju in my life. That's my baby sister that you all have heard me discuss. She hasn't been on here. I'm not going to put her on here like that. Plus, she doesn't really want to be on streams. But y'all have kind of seen pictures floating around that you could, check out, especially recently to show like her growth. And when I started YouTube, she was only 9, about to be 10 years old. Now she's about to be 20. Wild how that happens. Time has flown. And of course, I had to step away to do the Big Brother thing while she danced. She danced for Disney. She won first place trophies. She danced in a Jermaine Dupri music video. Solid dance career. Unfortunately, she couldn't see it through when she made her return to New York. She blew out her knee, and that ended her career because then it was like her final year, anyways, of eligibility. Unfortunately, she didn't have a chance to compete in New York, technically her hometown, even though she was born in Georgia, but it's okay. Her doing what she had to do, me stepping away for a minute allowed YouTube to kind of see the landscape of things. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. You cannot take back potential memories. So while, yes, my channel may not be where others who started during my time are, at the end of the day, it's opened up other opportunities for me. Again, I probably don't have the diptyque position if I'm a significantly larger channel. Um, I don't even know if I meet Joey. And like I knew of Joey. I've known of Joey for the last 10 years too. But having the time to be able to go on stream after stream and do what I had to do, that would be different. Like the whole dynamics of Fragcom as we know it right now and streams would be completely different if I didn't take if I if I didn't take that time to step away. Sheep Peloton. Oh, it's not Sheep Peloton, but Blue Satin. It's coming off significantly greener now. Mm, I don't know. This was given to me, by the way, by Noel's Frags. Shouts to Noel. Not Trill Noel, but Noel's Frags. He doesn't do videos anymore. He's gotten more into like video and production. He's done some stuff for a lot of different uh series and stuff on Netflix. Uh Most notably Stranger Things. But yeah, I had made a purchase from him, and then he ended up giving me this as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. But the fact that he just gave me this whole thing, normally this alone is like $40 or $50. It's like a 10 ml of it. But I'm gracious. I'm thankful. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Um, yeah, I do have some things in the works. I'm looking to get a new webcam, looking to add a bigger shelf behind me so this way there's a little bit more of a different type of layout. We are changing some things around going into this new 10 years. I do want to still grow the channel. I want to develop it more. I feel for me, if I could get to a point where I'm at like, I'd say about 5 to 10K. I think 10K. 10K is more than reasonable. 10K for me would be my 100K or my, 1 million K or 1 million K. What the hell is that? My 1 million mark. I think if I could get to that, then I will be satisfied with the direction of the channel. Not that I don't consider this already a success, because anytime you're able to make an actual career off of your hobby, which I did right now, working at Diptyque. But if there's ever a time and place where you can, actually create a career out of something that you enjoy genuinely, it's not work then. It's a passion. And I have a passion for assisting and helping and still recommending stuff to people, whether it's through YouTube or whether it's in person, as I do once I return. I'm still out from surgery, my second surgery. You all have seen me have multiple surgeries through the years, really two. That's it. But still, significant shoulder surgeries back to back. And I just appreciate you all sticking through, You've been through my lows. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Great to see Mike over at I Smell. Y'all make sure y'all check out Mike's channel. Working right now, but listening. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all check out I Smell, his channel. Man is going to be coming out with some good content. Just know that. Just know that. But yeah, y'all were with me through the lows last year. 2022 was not a good year starting off for me by any means. It was a big hit. It was a big loss for especially me, but for the entire mafia. I lost somebody close to me in Paige, and that really sucked. And it left me having to figure out how, where, why, and just pick up all the pieces again. And it was definitely not a good time. It was a tough moment, but y'all stuck with me through that. Like I said, I left, came back, left, came back officially through the years. I appreciate that, Heather. That means a lot. I hope you're doing well. You're in my thoughts as well. But yeah, I've done all types of stuff, all types of growth. I've moved I've moved 3 times, pretty much. You've seen me travel, just an array of different things. Culminated for sure in April when a lot of us, including me and Joey, finally met for the first time in person. I had a chance to meet George Zaharoff, Shouts to George. If y'all don't know who Zaharov is, y'all need to. The man crushing it, killing it in the fragrance world. Also getting into the fashion world a little bit with leather goods, but crushed it, killed it, always supported the channel. Shouts to Emily, Shelter and Perfumes. Support the channel. Shouts to Ross, TLTG. Thank you for featuring me on your channel as much as you have. Fun fact, I actually have, I believe, probably now the third highest video, but prior to a couple of months ago when EQ and George went on. And also, fun fact, I was supposed to be a part of that video, that live stream. But I basically hold one of the top 3 videos on Ross's channel in regards to views. It was Justin's, a collaboration he did with Justin and him, and then it was a video that him and I did, a live stream. And so thank you, shout out to Ross, but shout out to Emily, Shelter and Perfumes. Premier Perfumes, of course, again, I'm going to keep saying it, people. I'm sorry, but shout outs to Diptyque. They make great fragrances. I'm going to do my job to talk about Diptyque a little bit more because us are in the middle of an expansion. Yo, what's going on, Josh? Great to see you. Happy anniversary. I appreciate that. Let me know what your son of the day is. Again, I will be doing giveaways. So ideally, I would want people to comment in the chat, US only. One person will be receiving a bottle of their choice of a Hez Parfums sent out to them. Another person will be receiving a discovery set of Hez Parfums fragrances sent out to them. And then I personally will be going ahead and drawing a winner for this. This is the Memo Discovery Set. In order to win these, ideally, I would want you to comment in the section after the live stream because right now we're just here to relax and have fun. And then I will pick a winner in 2 weeks' time. I have to kind of know what my schedule is going to be really quick. I have Thursday, my follow-up for my shoulder. So then going into that, I'll be able to know a lot more. So that's why give me 2 weeks. Not next week, but then the following week I would do a live stream. Whether I'm working or not, I just don't know the exact date yet because I don't know if I'm working or not. But I would schedule it obviously on the day that I'm not working. If I am back to work, came back stronger than ever. The shoulder is molded to its peak. I appreciate that. Still a lot of work to do. But as far as actual flexibility, which is usually the harder part, I'm come back quicker than even what I did the last time I had the procedure. But I'm still very lost for strength. Strength is the biggest issue right now. And it's weird, but I'm pretty tan right now. Yeah, no, you're not bugging. I wanted to have a little bit of a balance between my teeth, my clothes. It's summertime. I needed to make sure I had the balance for the camera, and I've been exercising. I've been walking a lot. Another reason why I'm doing this live stream right now, so this way I could get back out, get to walking still. Because of the construction and everything. I'm basically doing this during their lunch break. That's pretty much where I'm doing this right now. There have been times where we have been in live streams with numbers that could be counted on one hand. And be honest, when there is fewer, there is more. That is very true. That is very true. But streams will never touch. No, you definitely make a good point. But, that's why I appreciate this. Because it's allowing me to build the community, my people, my friends. Of course, we share the friends. A lot of the viewers here also watch Juan. Of course, also watch Joey. Shout outs again to Joey. Joey Cannoli Raw. Congrats, bro, on being monetized finally. And so, um, yeah, no, we definitely have an overlapping sharing type of situation. You will reach your goal, and the foundation built on the community is going to be the icing on the cake. Absolutely. Doing it the right way. That's always been my thing. That's also why I had to step away, unfortunately, because I wasn't going to half ass it. I wasn't going to just, you know, I went from making videos like at my prime, right? When I was absolute peak Joe and I was reviewing all the new releases, I was dropping at least 2 to 3 videos a week, maybe even more than that. There was one point where I was dropping a video a day because that was my initial intention. I knew I couldn't keep up with that. So then I started doing 2 to 3 videos a week. And then when I came to the realization that me stepping away to help my sister was going to result in me going ahead and only making content here and there, that's when I knew, like, okay, no, I have to step away from the direction of my channel that I was trying to do, which is provide you all affordable niche fragrances that nobody was talking about, because that's how I got into it, as well as also just going ahead and providing you still the new release fragrances. Those two things were the two things I was looking to do. And when that couldn't happen at a consistent basis, I knew I had to go. When I lost my identity, that's when I knew I had to go. But now that I'm back, I have an identity for this channel, and I am looking to go ahead and resume, even though it's not that same identity. So you are absolutely right. And I appreciate you for your time and your friendship, bro, because that means a lot. It really does. Oh, all of you, it absolutely does. There's not one person here who I'm looking at and is like, oh, I could have done without you. I can't do without anybody here at the end of the day, honestly. Um, we all play a part here, one way or another. And for me, I value every single person that I meet. And we have somebody here, ladies and gentlemen. First time on this channel, second time me meeting him in person. Amazing individual. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, Josh? How you doing, bro?
Hey man, I wanted to hop on my lunch break. To I wanted to wish you a happy anniversary, man.
Thank you, bro. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I got my coffee here. Cheers.
Hey,
Yeah, you've been crushing it a long time. It's crazy because the other day after one of Joey's streams, I went to
mm,
your channel and I hit like oldest, and I was watching some of your older stuff and I was like, man, this guy really been doing it. And it
yeah,
was like
no,
hella inspiring to me.
I appreciate that. No, I do. I do. I love this. Like, for real. Like, I'm not just on some, like, and that was before we could get paid too. Me and Joey were doing this before AdSense was ever, before Jeremyfragrance was a thing. So, like, a lot of it was, oh yeah, I'll review Pure Distance M. I'm not paying $200 for a 10 ml though. I'll get the little Lucky Scent dab and spend $5 here, review that. Or I'll do this and I'll do that, just so this way we put our opinions out there. That's what mattered most, was just trying it and trying to connect with people like you, connect with Joey, et cetera, through the years. So I appreciate that. Even you going back, that means a lot.
Yeah, it's funny because I like find myself in these like communities like similar to you. Like I'm a wrestling fan. I grew up a wrestling fan like my whole life. And what drew me to the hobby or or the addiction to wrestling was the community that I was able to build. And it's very similar to like fragrance to where before I was just like well over the last year I just been watching videos, like just watching videos, and then like coming from Ross's channel to find out that there's like a real community that like they mess around and it's more than just fragrance. Like I really enjoy that. That's why I love going on Joey's stream. Even though I've been there twice. I like to watch you guys play it up. Like yes, I love when you guys talk about fragrance, but the BS and around and stuff, that stuff is hilarious to me, and I really enjoy it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I always say this, and you would get this reference more than most, but well, actually, a lot of people probably will because of who I'm about to mention. But it's almost like Joey and I are the DX. I'm Shawn Michaels, and he's Triple H. He's much more the boisterous figure, and we
Yeah,
both just like play up the antics, bring some parody to Fragcom, but at the same time, we still take the fragrances seriously per se, and just have fun doing what we're doing because that's what matters. I mean, at the end of the day, life is more than just fragrance, but fragrance is a big part of our lives. So that's why definitely we appreciate you. I appreciate you for sure. Always tuning in and stopping by. It means a lot.
yeah. Like I remember watching you, like I guess not even a year ago, like when you were on stream with Mel and you were talking about like, yeah, I got this interview, like about this opportunity, like I don't want to talk about it yet. And I was like, man, what he's gonna do? And then it came out that you're a diptyque wreck, and I'm like, wow, he really made this like his life's work now. Like he's really about to do this. And I seen like before you had to go down for surgery, like I knew you were killing it because like because you were all over the internet like talking about it. So I mean, the marketing that you do for yourself, like your work speaks for itself, and you deserve all the applause today.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's still wild how that unfolded, really. Like it happened so fast because I didn't even initially apply for Diptyque. I applied to be just a temp seasonal job. It's like, okay, I'll come in, make a quick buck, do what I had to do. Um, and I was in a relationship then at the time too. So it was kind of like, okay, let me get a little bit of extra cash, maybe go see her, and literally everything just unfolded in a good way for things to happen to where like literally 3 days into me working there they were like, do you want the job at Diptyque? I was like, absolutely. What are you saying right now, full time? Because they knew my, like, basically my contract was going to expire, so it
Yeah.
was like, no, we got to keep this guy. Once he learns everything he'll be okay. And I'm grateful for them. They gave me the time to, realize, okay, I need a little bit of work, not regards into knowing fragrance, but in regards to learning retail. But once I get it, we're good. And like I said, it's awesome. And I do have some stuff in the works for Diptyque, even a giveaway down the line. But I need to actually get back there so I know what supplies and everything is available, so this way something can be done before, what the stock is like and everything like that. But there will be a Diptyque giveaway coming soon to my channel, maybe for the holidays or something. I may do something just as another thank you and that's my thing. I like to give back to my community. I'm not stingy with the giveaways. So that's why even like right now today, even though yes, it's my anniversary, I want to give you all stuff. I want to put other houses on the map, like Hez. Hez is a great brand, up and coming. You were there when Joey and I talked about it, and we actually really
Hmm.
find their stuff good. And we will bash houses. We will say something's bad. Also, shouts to
Yeah,
Lombowski.
as you should, because that's how we know that you guys are keeping it real. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
dude, I can't wait till you get back to your diptyque gig. I'm gonna pray that everything goes well at your next appointment, and because I know you're probably dying to go back to work. But I
A
just
little
like I
bit.
said, I wanted to come on here and
No,
say
I appreciate it.
congratulations. I am on my lunch break, so I'm gonna head back. But
Go do your thing.
thank
I
you for all
appreciate
you
you.
do, Joey.
Hey, I appreciate you, and thank you as well. And enjoy lunch, and I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Will do.
Later. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Josh. Shout outs. I appreciate him. Great man. Man knows wrestling. We automatically get along. What's going on, LX? Great to see LX Fragrance, another awesome person that I had a chance to meet recently, uh, through the year over here. in the community. I met him in Chicago. I've known of him for a minute. Man is awesome and amazing. My man actually picked me up when he saw me. He legitimately actually had me levitating on some Harry Potter Wingardio Leviosa type of stuff. And yeah, I appreciate LX, the man's passion, the man's knowledge for fragrance, just life. He's come up with some great recommendations through the years that actually kind of help me on my toes and think outside the box. So I definitely appreciate somebody like that. Also, I appreciate somebody like Eric 1946. Eric and I have a very colorful relationship and it is hilarious. And I also got a chance to meet him in Chicago. The man is very, very sharp. You know, most people his age aren't, and I gotta say, it is very refreshing to meet somebody like Eric. I haven't talked to somebody like Eric since my grandfather, who passed in 2020, basically was like a father to me. So I do appreciate Eric for always sticking around. He has his humor for sure too. And just getting a chance to talk to him, sit with him. Eric and I were in a club too in Chicago. Well, more like a bar, but it had a club dance floor type of thing. Not that we danced together, but just the fact that he was there, I was there, and it was a very good time sitting there talking fragrance, talking about life. It was just a good time. Hopefully, one day soon, I'll see Eric. And yeah, no, definitely shouts to Eric 1946. Um, really, really great person, and I'm grateful that he's here to support. I wish I could give a bear hug again. Hey, it'll happen soon, just not so soon right now because I'm just now getting feeling and everything back into my arm. So let's just give it a few seconds. But yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to running into you again. Um, that was a great time. That was a great time. LX been making me laugh with those YouTube shorts. Yeah, no, like I said, he's been killing it with the YouTube shorts. He's been killing it in general with his content. And I gotta give him props. Props where props are due. It means a lot. And we've all been I don't like this. I'm smelling it on myself. Like I'd much rather be wearing romance right now. Anush, if you're watching, if you're listening, let me know how much a bottle of Ralph Lauren Romance goes for in your store. I'm gonna probably look to get it real soon because these 5 mLs, while they're great, if you have a bottle, if you don't have a bottle, then fine. But if you have a bottle, an actual bottle, let me know because your boy is starving for some romance and not in that way. But well, I'm also looking for love in all the right places, but I'm taking my time with that in an actual relationship. Waiting for the right woman to come along. I'm sure she'll come soon. Aha. Um, spray on Vato. No, I know it costs 300, but I'm saying like in a Nuja store in shantaeperfumes.com. Uh, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but either way, I'd rather get it through a Noosh because I'm supporting a friend at that point. Uh, Making full bottle. Yeah, no, I know it's discontinued. That's why I'm holding on. I think he gave me like 4 or 5 of these at the time, and this is like I know I gave one to my ex, which I don't regret her, but I definitely regret giving away a bottle because we broke up shortly after. I was like, but it's fine. It's fine. Um, yeah, Ralph Lauren Romance, really, really great. Origin of the Sour Patch. Okay, so Sour Patch Twizzlers used to be my favorite candy. Twizzlers and more chocolate. I was always like a peanut butter M&M or peanut M&M kind of guy. Nestle's Crunch Bar and Snicker. Those were like my four. As far as fruity candy, it was only Twizzlers. And then Meet the Parents came out. I think that's like 2001, and they were out of Twizzlers, and they were out of peanut M&Ms, and it like completely just threw off. I was in the movies, and it just completely threw off my vibe. And I was with my mom. We were in the movies, so I got these Sour Patch Kids because at the time that's when the commercials kind of slowly started to circulate a lot. And I did love sour things. I used to eat actual lemons and warheads. Warheads were the other one, but warheads weren't going to be found in a movie theater. Um, but I would eat actual lemons. So I'm like, okay, Sour Patch Kids. I could probably get behind this. So I bought them, had them. It was like one of my first non GPG movies that I was watching. Then Meet the Parents at the time was like PG-13. And so just the memories of that with the Sour Patch actually being sour, it was great. I actually had a good bag at the time. I refer to some bags as good bags and bad bags, or good batch, bad batch, because sometimes they're not sour, they're just straight sweet. This was like perfectly sour, and it just worked, and it just became my candy of choice, especially as I got into fitness because of its fat free um slogan and everything. So it just allowed me to go ahead and still have like a cheat meal while not being as high calorie or high in sugar as everything else. I'd probably say Snicker bars are still like my favorite candy bar, but obviously from candy, Sour Patch Kids. And then when I was starting to come back with the live streams, I was like, I'll just come back and be that dude always having Sour Patch Kids. Everyone has that thing where they're like drinking something always, drinking a Coke or Diet Coke or eating something. My thing just became Sour Patch Kids, and it just took off. Now, after that, I ended up meeting Michael Dinsmore through Joey streams. And one day, just talking as we became better friends, it was thrown around. It was like, oh yeah, you should create a fragrance. This is when the Zeds just came out with their fragrance, and oh, could come out a fragrance. What would it be? And then he jokingly said, like, for me, he was like Sour Patch, and it just became an idea that basically was a year and a half in the making. And then on Father's Day 2022, it got released. And again, 3 weeks is all it took for it to be his number one selling fragrance, and still number one selling fragrance, if not selling more and more bottles by the minute. So definitely shout outs. I had the opportunity to get a full bottle of Ralph Lauren Romance for a great price. Yes, you did. Wow. Dang. I'm sorry. Your stream's always chill and relaxing, Joe. I appreciate that, A to Z. Yeah, I'm the chill one in the group. All the antics and everything. I reserve myself right now, so this way, come the nighttime, or the chaos, or the shenanigans, or the hooligans, or the tomfoolery, whatever way you want to say it, all of that occurs afterwards, but on Joey's stream. But even now, he's monetized, so some of that is going to be just altered. Not that you're not going to get those same antics, just you're not going to get those same antics 5 nights a week. You may get them 3 nights a week now, with 2 of them being on Joey Cannoli Ball. Who knows? You'll see. Yeah. Blessing in disguise. Absolutely. Russell Mack has my favorite 2006 bottle of Romance Silver. Just got him some Romance Original a couple of months ago, and he's in love. Definitely sent me. Yeah, no, it's definitely good. Haven't had or smelled it in many, many years. Good to. Dang, Manny. Dang. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely in love with this stuff, and I'm so, like, this basically got discontinued as I started to get into fragrances. So I really had no chance of really even having a chance to scoop this up, because by the time I saw it, it was it, it was one of those, if you're reading this as too late situations, and that's exactly what happened. By the time I realized it was here, it was too late. What's going on, Jason? Shout outs to Jason. Amazing person that I've come to know over the last year. Cheers to the best fragrance YouTuber. I appreciate that. 10 years strong. With many more to go. That, like I said, there's stuff that I still want to do goal wise. There's stuff that I want to do for Diptyque. There's things that I want to do as a YouTuber in general. So I still have those three individual goals. And then, if it takes a couple of years, maybe we'll revisit and see what goes on then. Can't do YouTube forever, but I'm definitely enjoying the ride while I'm here. I'm still, I- I'm older, but I'm young enough still that I could, maneuver and do some things still. Oh, that makes sense. But some people don't know what they have. Exactly. Exactly. Some people don't know what they have. Yeah, I know, Spence. It was so cheap. I haven't been to WWE event yet. I've been to every time. It's weird because like I could have went a couple weeks ago to MSG. It's literally a train ride away, but I was too freshly injured. Like I was still so injured. I was in a sling at the time, and I just I was still on meds. It was rough. I had other health issues going on. Every time like they come to my city, something's actually wrong with me. But I did go to the very first AEW in Long Island because I live down the street from the new UBS arena where the Islanders play now. And literally like one of the first events post COVID. It was 2021, December 2021, December 8th, 2021. And that's when they first came to New York City again, started to open everything up because of COVID. Scored the tickets, great price. I think I spent like 80 per because it was me, it was my actor friend, Logan, who is in Stranger Things seasons 3 and 4, played Fred, if you don't know, and his roommate, who is my cousin. The three of us, Logan and I, are bigger AEW fans at the time. Logan and I at the time were bigger AEW fans. Now I'm kind of torn. I really only watch AEW for CM Punk, and I stick to WWE with like the Roman Reigns SmackDown Bloodline angle and a few others. I watch the women too, Becky and Io Shirai and a few others like that. But um Logan and I at the time were huge, huge AEW fans. So I gave him that as like just thank you for always being a friend to my cousin type of thing, a true friend. And him and I are like close friends now because of something like that. And yeah, it's just been a great time ever since. So that was the only actual wrestling event that I've been to. Any new releases? So I'm excited for a couple of new releases actually. See, so here's the thing. I know of some releases because of my job, and I can't disclose those yet, but just know that there is a release from a well-known brand that makes one of my top 3 fragrances of all time that isn't Zaharoff. Like an actual retail release that is coming. I am excited to try the new Parfums de Marly though. I've known of that release. I've known of that release since like February. I didn't know the name, I didn't know the packaging, but I knew there was something coming since February. And the fact that like now pictures and everything have surfaced, I could talk about that one a little bit more. I still haven't tried it, but I am excited for that release. I am excited. I am excited for um hmm what else am I excited for? I don't really know many other like newer releases. I just tried the new Lamal Elixir, by the way. I like it. I still like Le Parfum a little bit more than Elixir, the 2020 Le Parfum. Eric, shouts to Eric. Thank you so much for this $10 super sticker. Um, I appreciate you. Shouts to Bilbo. Great to see Bilbo. First wrestling, first wrestling event was a WrestleMania 2000, the Pond in Anaheim. Yeah, no, that's prime wrestling too. You can never forget that moment. Uh, went went to the OG All In Chicago. That's a dope one. Yeah, Chicago's a great town too. So that's see, it worked for me because when I did go to the AEW event, it was right when Punk and MJF started feuding. Like literally after that Thanksgiving that they had the back and forth, and then they literally returned to MJF's hometown. MJF is from Long Island for those who don't know. And so uh it was, even though he's supposed to be the bad guy, it was his hometown. It was good. And it actually kind of it tore me up because I am a CM Punk fan. But I did like MJF. I always liked MJF more, not more than CM Punk, but more than what people gave him credit for. So, yeah. Chanel Blue coming out. Yes, that is true. So the new whatever new Blue de Chanel that comes out, always interested in trying. I still have half a bottle of the parfum, so I think it's gonna be elixir. Um, I'll try it. I don't know if I'll buy it. You know, my love for sure is Chanel Sport Extreme, which by the way, the release that I'm talking about is not Chanel Blue. It's an actual like another house that actually hasn't been talked about yet. But to be honest, I'm hoping Masoni comes out with a new frag. Maybe. I haven't tried the new Acquadigio parfum yet, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, parfum, because Eau de Parfum came out last year. So I haven't tried the new parfum yet. Every time I get, every time I go to Macy's, it's like I get attacked and overwhelmed by like 50 people. I tried Ralph's Elixir, the new Ralph's Club Elixir. I did try that. That was a solid release. I think of all of the Ralph's clubs, that one is my favorite, but it still reminds me a lot of Gucci Guilty because of that lavender. And so I don't know. Also, how I ended up here as a YouTuber is because of Gucci Guilty. How I ended up in Fragcom is because of Gucci Guilty. Not a YouTuber, but in Fragcom, because when I got my ER job, basically 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago, actually 11 years ago, um I got it. I bought it because of the name, but then I was like, this is it. I dropped like almost $100 on this. Nah, this gotta be better. And I searched, and I expected like a list, like a GQ magazine, because even that was still kind of the thing at the time. And instead, I came across Al's channel from Street Sense, and he pulled out Terry Mugler Amen, Terry Mugler Pure Malt, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, Armani Code, uh, Ultimate Code U, that I ended up calling it, but Armani Code Ultimate, Dior Intense, and I was just like, what is this? This makes like, what is this world that I'm entering right now? I've never seen any of these fragrances a day before in my life because they weren't in Sephora. I didn't know of Niche yet. So yeah, I like Ralph's Club, but it hits too many nostalgic ties to be the Gucci fragrance. Can you highlight some indie brands you've dealt with over the last 10 years? Definitely has parfums. Obviously, we have of course making sense. Um Premier Perfumes, one that I know Bader personally. I know the owner. Shout outs to Bader. Um, Based out of Kuwait, really does some really great. If you just want long lasting fragrances, no matter what, not necessarily strong, but just long lasting fragrances, Premier Perfumes definitely does a good job. This is a Bees and Nights. This is going to smell like sand on the beach, a little bit of jasmine, pineapple, vanilla, some coconut, all types of stuff going on there. But so many different fragrances. For those who don't know, Cuban No had covered Lavender Touch a while back, which I do have that too. He said it smelled like clean, not like laundry detergent. I could see that, but I do get a little bit more of the creaminess and not as much of lavender on me, but still lasts a very, very long time. Also, you know, and Unique is another one. I've talked about Smoky Jazz, which is almost like a jazz club, not clone, but still very uh prominently smoky wood jazz fragrance. Yo, LX, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Support the content creators. I agree. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Um Emily, Shelter and Perfumes has come on my channel several times. Done many live streams. I think I've done like 3 live streams with her. So make sure that you check out Emily. Erica, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat, making YouTube a better place. I had the pleasure of meeting Erica last year at Send Explore, but also through these streams. My stream was the first stream that she did outside of Mr. Smelly's, and it meant everything to me that she would give me some of her time. And she's 3-time guest on the channel, and we look to get her back on soon. But congrats on 17,000 subscribers, 10 years on YouTube, lots of amazing stuff. Super proud of you and the growth that you are showing. Y'all make sure y'all check out Oda Erica's channel. If you don't know who she is, she's crushing it as well. Exactly. Like literally, I didn't even have, he just said it as I was saying it. But thank you so much to Erica. Thank you so much, LX. I appreciate you both. Hopefully I see you soon though, Erica, in person again too, not just on the streams. And hope you're doing well, Other niche brands. Yes, Emily Shelter and Perfumes definitely is doing her thing. Had her on with Chris, the Fox Accord. You'd go on now, but just woke up. All good. All good. Listen, got to get rest. Even I need my rest at certain points. Got to make the videos. Got to make the content. I agree. Listen, you're on your way to the top. So the only way you're going to get to the top is if you make those videos. And I appreciate it. It's been providing me a lot of entertainment while I'm recovering from my shoulder surgery, giving me something to watch, putting me on a whole bunch of stuff. I still got to try Gotta Fire. I will be trying that soon. And I will be seeing you in Sen Explore 2023. Exactly. I will be back. I'm going there, ladies and gentlemen. I will be going to Sen Explore 2023, meeting some awesome people again, or just meeting awesome people for the first time. Who else will be there? Who knows? Stay tuned and find out. How could I forget? You also have City Rhythm, although this is San Diego. One of my least favorite, not that it's a bad fragrance, I prefer some of his other compositions. Miami, Manhattan, um, New Orleans holds a special place in my heart. I still gotta try the new St. John's, and I gotta try Tempo from them. But as a whole, the house has not made a bad fragrance. Just at the end of the day, somebody's gotta come in last place, you know? So definitely shout outs to Niles over at City Rhythm. Another brand that doesn't get much love and absolutely deserves some love is going to be Masi. MMASI. I just want to make sure I was holding it from the right label. This is Into Me. Used to be known as Into Me for Her, then Into Me Decadent. And right now, the brand itself is going through a bit of a rebranding, repackaging. Erica has definitely tried Into Me for Her from them. Um, this is very good. Don't let the For Her fool you. This is going to be like an almond vanilla kind of soft coffee, musky, like light musk. Everything's like light and soft tone. This is a true gourmand, English breakfast gourmand, if you will. You have your coffee, you have like an almond croissant, and you have like a white chocolate almond croissant. That's the best way to put it. White chocolate almond croissant with coffee. French. I said English. I meant French breakfast. And yeah, this is really, really good. Shouts to Shamaka, crushing it. Into Me definitely is another brand. Um, definitely is another brand that I recommend. And of course, Mo from Kajal, Yasmina, one of my favorites. I've had a chance to actually sit down and talk to Mo personally. Yasmina, boozy, spicy jasmine fragrance. This in the wintertime, I may wear this to the next San Explore. I wore Rose from Zaharov last time. I may just mess around and wear this. And I think the only I have so many brands in general. You know, they used to be they ended up not making fragrances anymore, but they used some of my other videos from them. It had a fragrance called Hungry Hippies. I can't believe I'm blanking on them, but they used to be really good, but they stopped making fragrances. But Sphinx fragrances, Tabaxatron Vanille, one of my favorites, period dot. Yeah, I mean, as far as indie goes, there's just so many options. I've done some. I did the collaboration last year with my ex. We talked about some Arco, some darker, challenging fragrances. So make sure you check that video out. Shouts to Yumi, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. Um, talked about a lot of fragrances. She actually put me on to a lot of other houses too. Damask House is another really good one from them that she did tell me about. Geez, I'm trying to like really cycle through. She put me onto Argos, Danye. She knew a lot, so she's kind of introduced me more into some of these newer indie niche houses. But definitely, I appreciate her. I appreciate this man right here, Raf. Shouts to Raf. So many Joes in NYC, but unAVERAGE Joe is the only one. Absolutely. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you always being there for me, for my channel, introducing me to the world of Xerjoff, introducing me to just so much of the fragrance game when I came back. You are a true friend. You always have since day one that I met you, and I appreciate it. You know, so lots of Joes in NYC. Blow Joe, Mama Joe Pesci. Exactly. Yeah, and Orange Joe is the one that counts. Y'all are wild right now. But yeah, no, there's definitely been a lot of indie houses that I've covered. I've covered them on my channel. Vagabond Fragrances. I still have that fragrance, by the way. I still have Vagabond Fragrances. They stopped making fragrances, but God, this was a really good scent. '06. This almost smelled a little bit like smoky jazz. A little bit of oud, some chocolate, slight booze. I'll still wear this from time to time. This was definitely one of those like, but this was indie niche, like off of Etsy type of indie niche. This, you know, and the difference between something like this versus Emily is that at least Emily has gotten to a point in Shelter and Perfumes to actually like make repackaging, you know, and of course another brand, last but not least, that I have to highlight, Josh. We are talking about House of Hashim. My bro, HB in the chat. This is Cuddle Buddy, Vino Porto, traditionally long-standing fragrance. Look at how much I've used of this. Like, y'all can't say I don't wear my fragrances. Think about all the bottles that I've just pulled out, and then yes, granted, okay, something like this that I've had for like 5 or 6 years has lost a little bit because of evaporation. I just got this bottle last year. Cuddle Buddy, a little bit of Iris tobacco powder, vetiver, really, really good stuff. Great for like to be calm and if it's a rainy day or something. Not necessarily too hot. This is a little bit of a gourmand type of thing, but just very, very good. Solid overall fragrance. I can't complain with it. You know, in general, I'd say a lot of these fragrances you can really check out and support, and you should. You really should. Again, I'm big on supporting the smaller brands. Speaking of Xerjoff, I've been loving Cruz del Sur too. Yes, a lot of chocolate from it, and I love it. I know it's not a note, but it's got me wanting Symphonium. I have tried Symphonium thanks to both Erica and Raf. Actually, I put it on the last video, Spence, that I did with Erica. I believe actually we discussed it. So like the video from like 2 months ago, I did a live stream with Erica about 2 months ago, and it is there that we discussed it. So you could definitely check out that right there for sure. But it was, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Super, long story short, super smooth. Just really heavy though. Don't just wear that in the fall and I mean, don't just wear that like in the summer any day. You know, like you could just wear it. No, you have to know to wear it. It's a romantic type of fragrance, or it's a night out type of fragrance. Fall, winter, big in Eric, 1946. He's a big fan of Symphonium also. So there you go. Trying to think here. I'm trying to see if uh if I did end up having it so this way I guide you in the right direction. But I do think that I mentioned Mephisto, Gentle. Yeah, Symphonium is the third fragrance or fourth fragrance that I talked about, Spence, on that video. So go to the live stream that I did with Erica. Actually, I could just go ahead and do this like this. Copy link. Because definitely, at the end of the day, shouts to Erica. And paste. And There you go. Because I could do that. Oh, it's raining. I guess I ain't going for a run right now. But there is the link to the video with me and Erica right there that I just posted. We discussed a lot. We discussed so many of those like more desired but not as talked about fragrances, like Sketchbook P33, Symphonium. A lot of those are really good. You'll definitely hear what both of us have to say. Really, really great stuff. Chocolate Oud, Mandarin Orange, exactly, Myrrh. Oh, Mandarin Orange with top of wood undertones. Yeah, definitely. I know Raph really enjoyed Symphonium. I smell. I think it's just a parfum version. Oh, speaking of indie houses, Central Obsessions is discontinuing Andy Warhol. Wow, that's history making. That is wow. Wow. That end of an era for real. But yeah, yeah, definitely catch the replay. It's good. I put timestamps there. I made it simple. I break it down for you right then and there. It's all good times. But yes, I am doing some giveaways in case anyone's just tuning in. You will get a memo discovery set from me featuring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different fragrances, all 1.5 mLs each. You get the book. I'm going to give somebody that. US only, please. US only, please. I will be giving away a bottle of his parfums of their choice. And I will also be giving away a discovery set from his parfums. And you just got to be in the US. Leave a comment on the video after we go live. And that's all you got to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Keep it simple because I don't want to require you all to jump through hoops. I just don't. There's no reason to do all of that. um, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there is some things in the works. Looking forward to doing, seeing, picking up Xerjoff or Psychedelic from Jovoy. Yes, something chocolate that's got me feeling cozy. Definitely, I'd say go with the Xerjoff, but Jovoy's Psychedelic is definitely no slouch in the bunch. I just, something about Symphonium, just, I really enjoy. I really appreciate Symphonium. It's just really damn good stuff. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where the community goes, where Fragcom goes, where everything goes. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to my bro, Joey Cannoli, coming up in the next couple of months, the rest of the year. This is his first time being monetized. What direction does that channel go in? And I say that because I do what I can to help support that channel too, and just we help each other at the end of the day. That's what makes it a community. Joey's like a brother to me, and I will do what I can to help him. I know he'll do what he can to help me, and we help each other. We grow together. We stream together. Bad boys for life. I'm fucking around. I'm just being stupid. As long as YouTube doesn't turn into TikTok. Well, I mean, yes, the whole shorts thing, but in a way, it kind of helps. Listen, we got to make these shorts somehow, some way, so this way everything just falls into place. But I definitely understand. It could get exhausting with all the reels and then the pre-records and this. Even now, I'm having a hard time deciding, do I want to do a reel? Do I want to do something pre-recorded? Do I just want to do a live stream? But it's about a balance, and I'm trying to do what I can. Um, I guess for me, I'm also going to put a poll up in my community. Which one of these do you want to see more of? And it'll be indie fragrances, house overviews as a whole, or new releases. I guess that will be the first step in what direction I'll be going. Um, and yeah, I think I'll make that. I'll make that after the live stream also, because I want to figure that out. Y'all are kind of watching me like think on the fly and have to see what would I want to do next. What do I want to come up with? What is in the works? Also, speaking of in the works, on average patch, there is something in the works. So stay tuned for that also. But yeah, I'm just grateful, so grateful and appreciative for everybody who has taken a moment to stop by, to sit here today. I've been streaming for almost 90 minutes, and I'm just thankful. You know, you had Raf, you had Erica, LX, Eric, Vincent, Melissa, and Manny all stopped by. I appreciate you all. Kelly, hey Kelly, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let us know scent of the day today. Beverage of choice. I'm just drinking water with ice in my dip tea cup. How's your day? Doesn't matter. Let us know in the comments. Joe, your superpower is definitely ability to walk between the drama and maintain friends with so many. I appreciate that. It's because I view everybody as an individual. I wish more people did it. Listen, at the end of the day, I catch flack for it on my end still, but I show people like, listen, not that, whatever. I'm not here to entertain any drama. I'm here. You're here. If you want to be my friend or acquaintance or whatever the case may be, we can still do that. Because at the end of the day, we're a community. This is like not that this is like work, but this is like in work where like everybody or school where everybody's like has to see each other. So it's like, are we gonna make this awkward or are we gonna get along? And I'd rather get along with people. That's just it for me. I'd rather get along. I don't want to go ahead. Not only that, but like Barbershop, the movie, once said, which I remember hearing that quote as a teenager, and that just, but it was like when the shop was about to close and Cedric the Entertainer was talking to Ice Cube, and he was like, your father invested in people. And that's my thing. I invest in people, not necessarily from a financial, but I want to get to know them. I genuinely want to get to know people. I want to get to know my subs. I want to get to know the YouTubers, the content creators, top to bottom, whether you're, the largest sub count, the small. I want to know people. And I'd like to talk. I'd like to discuss. Like Josh said before, the fact that we could talk about more than just fragrance, I want to do that. And so at the end of the day, whether there's drama going on or not, it's just, do you want to get along with me? Yes or no? So I appreciate that, Juan. Listen, you have a lot going on for your channel too. And I truly admire what you're doing. The fact that you're able to weave your family into it. It reminds me a lot of my makers, Big Rips, Rip the Mick, but I appreciate I appreciate you as well. I do shorts to remind me of what I have a catalog of because I have too many bottles to account for. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's 3 years ago. That's my chiropractor. Just saying, hey, you don't come in until tomorrow, which I knew that. Yeah, yeah. Shouts to Juan again over at Fat Boy Fragrances. Fried fish, beer later, Voyage. Wow, I can't talk all of a sudden. Definitely a great combination, though. Love fish. Definitely love fish. No one wants to make the dead to me list. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be a part of that list. Love to hear Joe, the Bruno Mars frag. I appreciate that. Um, I don't know how long I'm gonna grow it per se. I definitely know I'm getting ready to need another highlight job though for sure. Definitely going to need that. Juan is a born hustler. That he is. That he is. Where's the white spirit bear to wish you a happy 10 years? Great question. Knowing Chad, he's probably working. Chad's another person that's been around for the last 10 years. He'll be making 10 years next month, but definitely 10 years in August for him. But yeah, him and I were the original dynamic duo. It's weird. I always find myself in like these tag team dynamic duo situations. It was him and I for a long time as the Can-Am connection. And we still like even now make videos together. Um and then it's me and Joey, especially. We're like the DX of Fragcom, like I said. And yeah, there's just so many just different people that I've come to know through the years. Like so many, so many that I've come to know. Thank you, Taffy. I appreciate you for the $10 super chat. Congratulations on Joe on 10 years. Much love, Taffy. You have really played a big part in me getting my sanity back. I cannot thank you enough, honestly. I've had a chance to speak to you, and your words got me off the mat. Let's just say that right now. The conversations that we had, they helped get me off the mat when I was knocked down, and I appreciate it. It is definitely raining. I don't know if you could hear it or if you just know it is raining, which is why I haven't just cut the stream off, because there's no reason for me to go for a walk now because it's raining. So y'all have me for a little bit longer because I'm just here chilling now while I wait for the rain to pass. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to walk today, but that's fine. I walk when I can. I'm not gonna walk in the rain or run in the rain. I'm not that. It's not that deep. It is not that deep. Thank you, Taffy. I appreciate that. We definitely had a run to Juan for sure. Your stream, my stream. Especially when we had Alley Cat fragrances on. Shouts to her. Um, had a lot of people. We just left the city and it started to rain. Yikes. Exactly. That's because those are tears of sadness because unfortunately I wasn't able to see you. That's what it was. I'm joking. Shout outs to you, bro. Um, Kyler, congrats on 10 years. I appreciate you, Kyler, for always sticking around. It means a lot. Texas needs some rain, 104 degrees today. Yeah, no, we are due for some rain, and I'm not mad at it. It definitely requires a little bit of rain here and there just to regulate everything. Plus, I'm by the water. Again, I'm not in the actual state of New York. I'm on the island part, the strip that hangs off to the side. That's still a part of New York, but it's not in the actual, you know, land that would be more so considered New York. So the water, good for, the ocean and all the bays and everything that's around here. It's necessary. It's needed. It is definitely needed. Same with Utah. They're in a drought. Yeah, Utah's in a drought. Lots of countries are in a drought. And yeah, I'm gonna come up with that poll. I'm gonna get into some more fragrances soon. Also, I'm gonna be seeing some indie houses. Shouts to Sarah from Glamcation. I will be getting. There's one fragrance from an indie house that Rico, fellow guest of the channel, put me on to last year when I ran into him. But even before that, he was putting me on. I need to get a hold of that. I'm walking out with at least that bottle. Okay. Um, and who knows, because I do have a few other tricks up my sleeve. There may be another guest or two coming after next month, after the trip to California, coming onto the channel, frequenting a lot of different things. So don't think that I'm asking these questions in regards to other things, but I have some other things already in the works too. There is a big plan for these final basically 4 months, the four the final third, if you will. Not just me returning back to work, but lots of stuff. And I am looking forward to all of it. I really am. Hey Juan, not sure if you're still here, man, but my package arrived. See? There you go. Fatboyfragrances.com LLC. So yeah, I I appreciate, I was given these samples. Um Not I was given these samples. I bought these samples. What the hell am I saying? But these were supposed to be another uh weird fragrances that I was going to do with Yumi, and we never got around to doing them. So I still have them here. I may do this dolo, obviously, but uh I may do this live by like the weekend or something. Again, I have to see what exactly is my life going to look like post follow up on Thursday. Kyler, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Rawson, you were really nice to me when I joined Fragcom, and unfortunately for everyone, it made me stick around. Hey, listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate your $10 super chat. I appreciate you just being here, period, whether you super chatted or not, but that you come through, you support my stream, that you expanded, really got into the fragrance community even more. You watch Joey, you watch all types of shenanigans and antics. 103. Jeez. 4 times this week in Cali. Well, I hope you're feeling okay, Spence. Damn. Damn. I hope you're good. Yeah, that's really what. Sorry to hear you're in the hospital. Yeah, I hope it comes around, because yikes. But I appreciate you taking the time to be here. But yeah, so I've got these fragrances from Lucky Scent. They're going to be very weird because that was what the concept of it was going to be. And then you get both of our opinions on it. Slumber House, TSVGA. A lot of these, and also again, a lot of these are going to be like super niche indie type of things. Andres something. Oh, Andrea. I don't know. These are like some high end niche, but these are supposed to be like very challenging type of notes. Um, so Autoparisi. So yeah, I think I'll because I did spend $50 on the pack, so I think I'll go ahead and I will be discussing these in the near future. I'm not gonna do it today, also because I may be going out and I don't know what these are. Yo, I was just talking about you. Well, not just talking about you, but I was talking about you, Anush. Shout outs to you. EnchantePerfumes.com, the man, the second man, who is the reason why I really fell in love with Ralph Lauren Romance. Thank you so much for your generosity, your support. 10 years. I appreciate you. Appreciate what you do for the community as a whole. Shout outs means a lot. And listen, y'all make sure y'all check out EnchantePerfumes.com. I definitely will be very soon. Because there's a couple of things on the list that I'm going to be looking to pick up. But I am truly thankful for your friendship, Anush. It really, really, really means a lot. But yeah, I'll unbag this and we'll talk about these probably in the next couple of days. I'll do a live stream or something. Once I figure out what's actually going to happen with me, you know. Shouts to S&D. Shouts to the core. Listen, you'll always be a part of the core in my eyes. So definitely S&D, him and I. A lot of inside jokes, a lot of Atlanta jokes. Takes me back, not necessarily to my roots, but to my time. Long time in Atlanta. Okay. And I've been to all parts of Atlanta, especially north side, south side, east side, west side. I lived on the west side. Before YouTube, I was on the east side. Then right before I moved up here, I was on the north side. I usually try to stay away from the south side, but I did used to travel out there at least and be out there a little bit more than what I wanted or should have. But south side is the part that, unless I'm going to the airport now, I don't touch the south side. But yeah, no, definitely shout outs to S&D. West side, the best side. So I heard. Yeah, no, I was over by Bankhead when I first started doing YouTube videos. That was Powder Springs, and I was like 8 minutes. I was about 8 to 10 minutes away from Bankhead, like actual Bankhead, like where Ti lived. So definitely was lots of time. Jeez, lots and lots and lots of. Where has the time gone? You know, from being there to then the north side to now all the way over here. Jeez. Checking infections, etc. should be good. Good. Okay. 8 to 8, huh? 2 minutes or 6 to 9 minutes. Exactly. Somewhere between 6 and 9 minutes, basically. Somewhere between 6 and 9 minutes. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this moment to say thank you, to say I'm doing a giveaway, doing a couple of giveaways. Has parfums, bottle, has parfums, discovery set, memo, discovery set. Also, when I hit 3,000 subs, I'm giving away a bottle of Apple Brandy. Killian's Apple Brandy. On the rocks. Apple Brandy on the rocks. I just realized because there's the two. I don't have the original OG Apple Brandy. Giving away a bottle of Killian's Apple Brandy on the rocks. All of this has to be US only. Please leave a comment of any kind. I don't care what it is. Just leave a comment and be in the US and you're in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. I look forward to everything that we have in the future. Here's to all the content. And again, I'm creating a poll right after this too. So this way I can figure out what you all want me to do next. It's been real. I see Kyla with a question. Who is going to Sun Explore in NYC December 1st and 2nd besides Joe Anthony? Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I know for a fact this comment was left, Kyler, a few minutes ago. Also, I know of some others that may be here too. And I also see we have a guest.
Hey, what's up? Were you just
What's going
up?
on? I am closing up. I am closing up, closing out. But of course, you know, it means a lot to have the one and only famous Jason over here. So shout outs to Jason and all of his scaring throughout all of Fragcom. It means a lot that he's taking a break from Camp StreamYard to come stalk the streams really quick.
Hell yeah.
So I appreciate.
Just say congratulations, 10 years.
Thank you. Means a lot. Yes.
Less than one of them.
pretty much about this time last year is you've known me. So you've known me for one whole year of the 10, but what a year it was.
Let me pop on for a second and give you a little bit of repeat viewing, because if I know there's one fragrance, let me find it. There's one brand that the internet loves. It doesn't get a lot of attention, and of course I can't find it.
Interesting. All good.
They don't give free bottles. That's probably why.
Okay.
Here we go. But it's a great scent, great house, and the internet loves them. So I'm hoping when you tag their name in here, when I talk about them, you tag their name, a few more people trickle in and find out what the unAVERAGE Joe show is all about.
Okay.
All right.
Now I'm intrigued. I'm like, what is it, ladies and gentlemen?
Ironically, I think I heard about it on your stream, on your 24-hour stream, but for the life of me, I went back and I couldn't find it, so I don't know. I don't know what happened.
S&D, just leave a comment once I'm done with the live in the actual comments, not here in the live chat, but in the comment section. So,
and that is from Thin Wild Mercury.
Thin Wild Mercury.
This is probably their most popular one, and they just won a Legacy Award. But the brand itself, Thin Wild Mercury, great scent. This is like a raspberry. Some people get some booziness from, I mean, it's called whiskey. Some people get some booziness from, to be fair, whiskey 1969.
Nice.
So, yeah, Thin Wild Mercury.
Thin Wild 1969. Great.
Yeah. Exactly. So there's 4 from this collection. It's the Los Angeles collection. In September, after I think they launched the brand in 2020, in September they're finally releasing their New York collection. So that should be interesting.
That is very interesting.
I just want to put, like I said, I want to put this on there, so it makes it through the algorithms and people find you. More people.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. And thank you for stopping by. Thanks for everything you've done. It means a lot, Jason.
Hey, it's a great stream, and I'm going to let you take it away.
Definitely. Y'all take care. Take care. Where is Broadway Blondie? Broadway Blondie, I don't know, but to represent Blondie, I'm wearing the Cassie Oak. She actually has this exact Cassie Oak too, which is funny. It's a G-Shock. So, Whiskey 1969, that frag. Exactly. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. I'll have to get it, try it out. But yeah, want to just do this really quick. Like I said, this sample pack of weird samples I'll probably discuss in the next week, since this was a lost concept anyways, and I will just continue on. One more time to enter the live stream. I'm about to end it. Just leave a comment in the comment section. I don't care what it is. I appreciate it. And I'll give you all 2 whole weeks. And we have a guest again.
You know me, I have this habit of remembering I want to say something and jumping back on.
Exactly.
Happy anniversary to you, and also happy anniversary to our friend, the king and queen, Mr. Joey Cannoli and Juju Cannoli.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Later. Happy anniversary to Joey and Juju. There may or may not be a stream tonight. Don't know just yet. You will have to wait and see. Find out. You'll rewatch it. I appreciate it. But yeah, just leave a comment once I end this stream. That being said, thank you all for everything, for the upcoming years through it all. Again, thank you to Anush, Kyler, Taffy, Raph, Erica, LX, Eric, Vincent, Melissa, and Manny. It truly does mean a lot to me. And I can't wait to see where this goes. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm going to make the most of what I have left of it. I'll make sure that y'all take care. And I will see you all soon. Later.